Hello and welcome to another Dark History short story on our Silent Archives channel. Today in our Dark Diaries series we share the story of Carmelita Torres, the girl who refused to bathe. She stepped off the trolley like she did every day. But this time, she said no. No to the chemicals. No to the humiliation. By nightfall, the border would riot. And by morning, she would disappear forever. In 1917, the US-Mexico border was a daily crossing for thousands of Mexican workers. Maids, laborers, families. But beneath the surface was something darker. To cross into El Paso, Mexican workers were forced to strip naked, have their clothes steamed, and their bodies doused in chemicals. Often kerosene, later Zyklon B. The same gas used in Nazi concentration camps. The US government claimed it was to prevent typhus. But this wasn't about disease, it was about control. Dehumanization, racism. On the morning of January 28, 17-year-old Carmelita Torres arrived at the Santa Fe Bridge on her way to clean homes in Texas. But that morning, she refused to be disinfected. She had heard the rumors, women photographed while naked, burned by chemicals. She turned around, and she told others to do the same. Within hours, hundreds of Mexican women had joined her, blocking traffic, chanting, throwing stones, shutting down the U.S. entry point. They called it the Bathe riots. Carmelita was arrested that day, dragged away by officers. And from that moment on, her name disappears from history. No trial, no photos, no grave, just silence. A teenage girl sparked a rebellion at the edge of a nation. And then, like so many women who dared to resist, she vanished. But the bridge still stands. And in its shadow, her story still lingers. This has been Dark Diaries, only on Silent Archives. Subscribe for more buried truths, because history doesn't whisper, it haunts.